What if I told you you could get a standing room ticket to Imagine Dragons for the low price of $8,000? Wait, don't click off the video. This video was originally going to be a countdown of the most expensive concert tickets ever. However, finding consistent, reputable data on that was like trying to find Waldo in the Bible. But it opened my third eye to the world of VIP concert tickets. We don't talk about VIP tickets all that much when it comes to how expensive concerts have gotten, because it's just not a very sympathetic cause, you know? Let's all play a sad song for the folks who paid $2,000 to see Paw Patrol live. But if we look at VIP tickets and how much they've changed over the years, we'll see where live music may be going over the next decade. The Guinness World Record for the most expensive concert VIP package was given all the way back in 2010 to Bon Jovi for their Circle Tour. For $1,875, you got VIP check-in, pre-show hospitality, a fully autographed tour program, a $150 gift voucher, a commemorative souvenir concert ticket, an exclusive leather bag, and most interesting of all, a next-generation collectible concert chair. You sit in it, you watch the show in it, you take it home with you. Wow, that must have been a pretty sick... Are you kidding me? I guess I was envisioning a throne or something more slick. This is a basic-ass chair you'd find backstage with Bon Jovi assets printed on the back in the seats. But hey, for just shy of $2,000 in 2010 money, I would say that's a good deal if you're a Bon Jovi mega fan. It basically turns a Bon Jovi concert into your own Bon Jovi-themed amusement park. Here's another example from around this time. A Beyonce VIP ticket in the UK during her 2009 I Am World Tour. This one is comparatively simpler. £1,265 for a front row ticket plus a meet and greet with photo with Beyonce. Yeah, there's no collectible chair, but breathing Beyonce's air might be a worthwhile substitute. For the right fan, I think that could be worthwhile. Now let's skip forward a few years to Guns N' Roses' 2016 reunion tour. The boys were back in town, baby. A $2,500 VIP ticket to their show included one seat in the first 10 rows, a signed poster, a photo on stage before the show, a backstage tour, pre-show cocktails, access to a VIP lounge, a dinner buffet, prizes, private merchandise shopping, and other perks. There are a good number of benefits that come with the ticket, but there are also a few major differences between this and those Bon Jovi and Beyonce tickets. No meet and greet, the ticket isn't even for the front row, and worst of all, no collectible chair. Speaking of Guns N' Roses, let's look at the 2023 festival they played in Indio. Power Trip. This festival only had 6 bands playing, but it was a rock fan's dream come true. The highest priced VIP ticket was $3,000, and it got you a general admission ticket that also granted access to a standing room section right in front of the stage, as well as 2 lounges behind each grandstand. No view of the stage from lounges. Okay, yeah, it also got you a bunch of exclusive merch, but that's not even a true VIP ticket. It's just a GA ticket that gets you into 3 extra places. Dude, check it out. I just bought my own coffee shop. The only catch is I can only go in during certain hours and I have to pay for anything I get. Now I know what you're saying. Michael Snare. What about Taylor Swift? She's the poster child of expensive concert going. A federal investigation was launched because of her tour. What were her VIP tickets like? The most expensive Eras Tour VIP ticket would have cost you $899. You may have seen folks paying way more, but those sales were on the resale market, not face value. For the price of fostering 18 baby elephants, you got one unforgettable reserved seated ticket and a bunch of various merch items. Now, in terms of extras, I think that's pretty weak, but at least the seat was incredible. I mean, they did say that the seat would be unforgettable in the same way that a root canal without Novocaine is unforgettable. But Taylor isn't even the biggest offender when it comes to ludicrous VIP tickets. Let's look at the holy trinity of VIP bullshit. First up, Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour. Yaka 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 yaka. The most expensive VIP ticket for this tour was the Pure Honey Onstage Risers front row experience. For a price ranging between 4K and 5K, you'd get a bit of exclusive merch and a fast pass to the regular merch booths, but the biggest perk was a riser seat on the stage itself. This was a dedicated section with its own bar area that served drinks you had to pay for. Beyonce would even come right up to you at certain points during the show. Maybe when she tours for Act 3, she'll headbutt people on the risers, just for the extra immersion. But if you can't wait that long to get headbutted, you can always go to Metallica's M72 World Tour 3 years ago. It already happened. The big VIP ticket for this tour was the Lux Eterna private platform, which ran you $7,272. Oh, because of the album they were touring for. Because there was 72 of everything at the show. This package's big offering was an exclusive viewing platform for up to 8 people at both shows Metallica did at the venue. So split between 2 shows and 8 people, that's about $455 per person per show. That's not horrible if you break it down, but that's where they get you. That's still almost $1,000 per person, and for what? Really all you're getting is your own box at the venue. But oh, sorry, you can't forget about the limited edition Metallica Yeti gift item. That's priceless, as long as you don't look it up on eBay, and then it very much has a price. And lastly, Imagine Dragons LOOM World Tour Ultimate VIP Experience. This was, based on my research, the #1 most expensive face value concert ticket, clocking in at €6,920 or just over $8,000 in the US. Along with exclusive merch, concert-going perks, and a standing room ticket in the VIP area, the big bonus was your very own guitar, used during the show and signed by all of the Imagine Dragons. Does that mean the signatures are imagined too? At this point, I'm left wondering, what's the thing you're buying here? A concert ticket or a guitar? Where's the guy who was like, I just wanted a good deal on a Yamaha FG5? Or wait, never mind. From the photos of the guitar online, it looks like an Epiphone DR100, which has apparently been discontinued, but used to retail for just $169. Hey, everyone who got that ticket, I'm gonna save you the money you already spent. Go to Guitar Center, make it through with your life, get a imagine some signatures on it. That's it. Boom, you're welcome.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Across all of these VIP tickets, the general idea has stayed the same. A good seat at a show, hopefully, some exclusive merch, maybe a big ticket item, but there's a subtle shift that's worth paying attention to. Look again at Beyonce, Metallica, Imagine Dragons, even Power Trip. Did you notice that their major perk is your own dedicated space away from the rest of the audience? Did you notice that some of the other perks were reducing or outright removing the annoying parts of concerts, like waiting in lines? It reminds me of TSA PreCheck. It's a company recognizing that a part of their product sucks, so they make you pay to make it suck less. These days, VIP is less about getting closer to the artist and more about getting farther away from the crowd. Not only does having your own private space help keep you away from the commoners, but it's also a status symbol. I got to be on the risers on Beyonce's stage, the Beyond stage, signifying that I have more money than you.
Haha, you want these things, but you cannot afford them. That means that you're not cool because you're just a poor person.
Also, side note, I love that a perk for some of these tickets is that they make it easier for you to buy more merch. At least Bon Jovi gave you a voucher for merch, but nowadays you're on your own. Yeah, sure, you've just spent multiple months' rent to go see Imagine Dragons, but on the flip side, you can purchase this beanie 30 minutes before anyone else. And listen, I can't fully blame the artist for this. Back when Bon Jovi earned their Guinness World Record, it was reported that they were making 90% of their income from touring, and I would be shocked if that percentage has gone down since. Shows are pretty much the only way an artist can earn a living these days. So if someone's willing to shell out over $7,000 for the Metallica platform, then who am I to stop an artist from getting their bag? I also can't blame the folks behind the scenes, and I mean the actual behind the scenes. Roadies, front of house engineers, set designers, caterers, all those people. As I've covered in previous videos, the touring world is brutal. The cost to put on shows at this level has skyrocketed, and given
insert whatever socioeconomic problem is most relevant at the time you're watching.
It's not gonna get cheaper anytime soon. You know who I will blame though? These guys. I think Ticketmaster and Live Nation are leaning into these pricier tickets because this is the customer that they want. The CEO of Live Nation has pretty much said this outright.
Music has been underappreciated. You know, I always joke, sports, it's like a badge of honor to spend 70 grand for a Knicks courtside. They beat me up if we charge 800 for Beyonce, right? So it's a real, we have a lot of runway left, right? So when you read about the ticket prices going up, it's still, average concert price is $72. Try going to a Laker game for that, and there's 80 of them or whatever the hell. So the concert is underpriced. Has been for a long time.
We'll see if he gets his way, considering Ticketmaster Live Nation now has to deal with being an actual official monopoly. But even if they get nothing more than a slap on the wrist, they'll be dealing with a much bigger existential problem. Who will they be selling these VIP tickets to? The overall state of the economy has people tightening their budgets for essential goods. And before you say that isn't affecting people with a lot of disposable income, I'd argue it is, just in a roundabout way. Folks like Post Malone and Meghan Trainor have postponed or outright canceled tours due to struggling ticket sales. Blue dot fever, they call it. Ticketmaster might want to cater to the uber wealthy, but they can't full-on ignore regular people. Otherwise, the only live shows we'll get will be an artist performing to a bunch of rich people in isolated pods. You may as well just be watching a stream in the comfort of your own home with your Bon Jovi chair. But hey, I don't want to end this video on a down note. There are still plenty of ways to enjoy live music without having to actually spend thousands of dollars. Megastar pop shows are not the only version of live music that exists. Some of the best shows you'll ever see are the ones happening in small venues, local rooms, basements, bars, other community spaces. And if you're one of the people actually putting these shows together, you need quality gear that'll make you sound like $1 million without spending $1 million. For example, this video's sponsor Mackie just released their Thump V4 loudspeakers. Mackie's a brand that's trusted for crystal clear sound, durable build quality, and affordable prices, and these new Thump speakers are no exception. Their SoundCheck DSP technology allows for stellar feedback elimination, automatic ducking, and changeable EQ presets, meaning these speakers will sound great in any situation, as a loudspeaker for DJs or as a monitor for your next harsh noise set. You can also control these speakers via Bluetooth on your phone. These features come from Mackie's decades of experience making speakers for big artists. They've even been a sponsor for the All-American Rejects House Party Tour. That's how dedicated they are to accessible live music. Click the link in the description to learn more about the Thump V4 loudspeakers. Thanks to Mackie for sponsoring this video. Mac, Sugar, Mac. Give me a Mac and I'll Mac you back.